Hi. Recently, a dear friend sent me a voice message. It was actually on Marco Polo, so it was a video message technically. She was teary-eyed and a little sad, and in the middle of describing how she was feeling, she said something that stopped me completely, and a message from Spirit dropped in. She wasn't just sad. She was trying to figure out why she was sad, looking for a reason that would justify the feeling, struggling to make sense of it so she could do something about it, so she could fix it. And something in me went, wait a minute, why is the feeling a problem? Why is the first response to an emotion not to feel it, but to explain it? Not to let it just move through, but to understand it well enough to fix it. And I realized something. This is something almost every woman I know does, including me, including probably you if you're a woman. We've been taught that feelings need justification, that sadness needs a reason, that tears need an explanation, that if you can't point to a clear cause, you don't quite have permission to feel what you're feeling. And so we spend our energy managing the feeling rather than receiving it, trying to get rid of it, trying to fix it, rather than just receiving it. Hi, I'm Renee. This is Renee Genet. I am a spiritual, intuitive guide, mystic, mentor, mother of Paolo, the Italian greyhound who loves to choose the perfect time to play. I'm also a writer, and I live in the southeast of France. If you enjoy this video, I hope you will like and subscribe. If you know someone in your life who could benefit from this message, I certainly hope that you will share it. Okay, let's get into our feelings. From the time we are very young, we receive messages about our feelings. I know I did. Don't cry. What are you crying about? You have nothing to be sad about. Stop being so sensitive. Pull yourself together. You're overreacting. And even when those messages aren't spoken out loud, they are absorbed. The message becomes internal. It becomes the program. The voice that questions your feelings before you've even finished feeling them. It becomes your own voice over time. Why am I feeling this way? What's wrong with me? I shouldn't feel this way. I need to figure this out so I can fix it. The feeling itself becomes secondary to the management of the feeling. And in that management, in all that questioning and justifying and fixing, the feeling never actually gets to do what it came to do. Here is what I've come to understand about feelings, particularly through my shamanic practice and through years of learning to listen to my own feelings, what moves through me, rather than trying to control it. And certainly my journey through grief and losing 4 significant people in my life in a short 10-month period taught me a lot about the management of feelings. Feelings are not problems. They are information. They are language. They're communicating with us. They are the body's intelligence speaking. They are the heart's knowing, arriving before the mind has caught up to whatever is happening. They carry messages about what matters, what needs attention, what is being processed, what is being released, and what simply needs some grace. Grief arrives to honor love. Sadness arrives to mark something significant. Tears arrive to move something through that needs to move. When you stop the feeling in order to understand it with the mind, you interrupt this process. You keep the message from arriving. You hold in the body what needed to flow through it. When I heard my friend trying to justify her tears rather than simply allowing them, the transmission that arrived for her, and I think for all of us, was this: what if the tears don't need a reason? What if they just need space? What if instead of asking why you feel what you feel, you simply asked, what does this feeling need from me right now? Sometimes the answer is just space. Sometimes it's movement. Sometimes it's to be witnessed rather than fixed. Sometimes it's simple. It just needs to flow through completely so that what it carries can be received. And here's what I've found about stopping those feelings. When you stop fighting a feeling and simply make space for it, it often does exactly what it's meant to do. It moves through. And in that moving through, it frequently leaves behind something it was carrying for you: a message, a comfort, a knowing, an insight, a clarity that wouldn't have arrived if you'd spent your energy trying to understand the feeling rather than just receiving it. Here's the invitation. The next time you find yourself teary-eyed or sad or feeling something that your mind immediately wants to question or justify or fix, try something different. Just pause. Notice the feeling without making it a problem. Accept it for what it is. Ask not, why am I feeling this way? But what does this feeling need from me right now? Make space for it. Let it move through. Trust that your body and your heart know something your mind is trying to intercept. Your feelings are not a malfunction. They are not evidence that something is wrong with you. They are not a need of justification or explanation or fixing. They are how we are designed as humans. They are your body's wisdom arriving, and they deserve to be received. Let's close out today with some questions for you to take to your journal or your favorite pondering space. What feeling have you been trying to understand or justify rather than simply allowing yourself to feel it? What would it mean to make space for that feeling rather than managing it, even just for a few minutes today? What might your body be trying to tell you if you stopped fighting the feeling long enough to let it flow through and inform you? Okay, I'll leave it there today. I hope this video finds you well. Again, please like and subscribe. And if you know of someone who could benefit from this message, I hope you will share it. Thanks again, and a biento.